everyone. It's Friday, which means it's time to deploy. Jim is incredibly busy today, so he couldn't make it. That's okay. We will forge on without him. So let's go ahead and get into the latest news. Santa Claus embraces continuous delivery with Octopus Deploy. For those of you who don't know, Santa Claus and his team of elves are making a move. They're actually looking at adopting a modern DevOps strategy. So this is a press release we shipped out from the North Pole, December 2nd. You can check out all the benefits that Santa has obtained from a continuous delivery transformation. For example, toys get dispatched with ease, ensuring each child receives their gifts on time. Automated workflows, elves no longer need to manually manage toy deliveries. So that frees them up with time to focus on innovation. Reliability, of course, Octopus Deploy's powerful automation ensures no glitches or delays in toy deployment. So even under extreme holiday pressure, elves are able to deliver. And then finally, of course, real-time monitoring. Santa's team can now track deliveries in real time, keeping an eye on every toy order as it heads to its destination. So these and other benefits Santa has been able to realize. And this is a press release we had available earlier this week. So there you go. Santa Claus embraces CD with Octopus Deploy. There is the DevOps Dozen 2024 awards, which is on now. Voting is now open. This is available from the TechStrong group, and we are in one of its categories. So if you want to head over to a SurveyMonkey and then go ahead and submit for the DevOps Dozen, it would be greatly appreciated. We are in the list of categories here. You'll find us there. Voting is available until December 31st, end of the year, and announce winners will be on January 9th. It's a new white paper we have called Kubernetes Delivery Unlocked, written by Liam Mackey. This is a guide for developers navigating continuous delivery in a complex deployment landscape. If you go ahead and download this white paper, which is available now, you'll find out about how to use Kubernetes architecture for basically seamless and zero-time deployments, as it says. You can define and build your deployment process using CD principles and common challenges faced by developers using Kubernetes and how to overcome. So Liam has a lot of experience in this space. He's written this white paper. And if you're at all curious about finding out how to do CD in the context of Kubernetes, this would be a great white paper to check out. So Kubernetes Delivery Unlocked. Here's a blog post from Isaac entitled Deactivating Tenants. So we're excited to introduce a highly requested feature in Octopus, and that is the ability to deactivate tenants. So this is an enhancement that gives you greater control over deployment management and helps you organize or optimize your licensing usage. So with this update, deactivated tenants are excluded from license calculations. So what that means is that it makes it a little bit easier for you to manage your costs effectively. And so deactivating tenants also can't initiate deployments or runbooks, and so that ensures that the resources that you have allocated only are to those active clients. However, they do remain editable, so you can retain them, their configurations, and you can use them for future reference or reactivation. So this is a feature that was requested heavily by customers, and it's a great capability. You'll find it in the tenants settings page. So scrolling down here, Isaac's provided some examples here of screenshots of how this works. So there's a disabled or enabled capability here. So you can disable tenants by simply clicking this box, and then they show up in the listed status here. So with deactivated tenants, you can access them directly from the tenants settings page, as I said. And this feature is fully supported across not only our UI, but also the CLI and our Terraform provider. This means that you can incorporate it into your workflows seamlessly, and no matter how you organize your Octopus instance, whether it's through the command line or through Terraform, you can use it there. And so when you do deployments, the way this works is only active tenants will be available for selection. And so this basically provides you a pretty smooth and error-free process. But any attempt to deploy to a deactivated tenant through either the CLI or API will result in an error. So it allows us to enforce those safeguards, but it allows you to also capture that error and process accordingly. And so this is really nice. It's a feature that we've added to Octopus Cloud customers, and we'll shortly roll out and include it in the 2025.1 release for self-hosted customers. So as always, if you're interested in finding out more, feel free to check out the blog post. You can also check out our roadmap. And if you want to find out more information there, it's all listed in this blog post. So that's deactivating tenants with Octopus Deploy. We have a bunch of webinars coming up. This one is one that's Rotem and Costas will be co-hosting. GitOps meets databases, schema management with CodeFresh and Atlas Operator. So this is something that actually I was recently educated on, that you can actually apply GitOps strategies towards managing databases, which was kind of interesting to hear at first. This was just on a phone call that I was learning about this. But Rotem and Costas will be talking about this on a webinar. This will be on December 10th. And so if you're at all curious about finding out more about this, how you manage your schemas from a database perspective, utilizing GitOps principles, many of which you can find out at our website, Open GitOps. You can find out more utilizing this with Argo CD, for example. Check it out. It's on December 10th, as I said before. And we also have 3 variations this month of Octopus 101. This is a new thing that we're trying out for December. So we've heard loud and clear that customers want to attend the Octopus 101, which is kind of like a kicking of the tires of Octopus to see it from scratch. But oftentimes the time hasn't worked out for them. So we have folks over in like Australia, or we have folks in Japan or in India or parts of Europe, and they can't attend typically the call, which is occurring usually at 2 p.m. Eastern. So we still have that one going on, which is our Americas one, but we're adding 2 more. One for Europe, which is at 10 a.m. GMT, and then another one for Asia Pacific, which is also at 10 a.m., but that's for Eastern Standard Time in Australia. So if you're in Japan, New Zealand, Australia, other parts of Asia, that might work out for you to attend the 101 there. So these are our 3 variations of the same webinar, different times. They will be all live. I will be hosting them, so feel free to sign up for the one that interests you, and hopefully that will make it easier for you to attend the 101 going forward. You'll find out all this at octopus.com/webinars. And then finally, wrapping up, we are currently in India. So we have some folks over in India attending KubeCon. Look out for them. We're there with our partners. This is in Delhi. So if you happen to be at KubeCon right now and you're curious talking to our folks, we are there. And we've already started posting some events for 2025. Believe it or not, 2025 is already here. And so we'll be at KubeCon Europe in London. We'll also be at DevOps Live in London. Both are taking place at the XL London venue, which is there. And then we're also planning on going to KubeCon, obviously the other KubeCons that are around Japan. We're looking at also KubeCon, obviously North America, which is in Atlanta, if I remember correctly, and many other events. So stay tuned to this page for other events that are coming up. We will be very, very busy in 2025, which is always a good thing. And that, as they say, is the news. Jim sends his regards. Apologies for that, but he will be here next week. And until then, happy deployment. So everyone, take care.